All right, so here we are on problem 9. Page 1. We're on the back of page 2. Okay, so we need to subtract 3 from both sides. So now we have 2x squared minus 8x, negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5 equals 0. So now we can identify our a, b, and c. Our a value is 2, our b value will be negative 8, and our c value is negative 5. A is the number in front of the x squared, negative 8 is the number or coefficient in front of the x, and c is our constant, the number without a variable. All right, so now we have to plug them into our formula. Negative b, so it's always going to be the opposite. Opposite of negative 8 is positive 8. So x will equal positive 8 plus or minus the square root of negative 8 squared. Make sure you put that in parentheses, or you just leave it positive. This number is always going to be positive. Minus 4 times a is 2, times c is negative 5, all divided by 2 times your a value, which is 2. So it's opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all divided by 2 times a. So what we want to do is we want to simplify what's underneath the square root first. Okay, always start with your exponents. Negative 8 squared is positive 64. Over here, all 3 of these numbers are being multiplied together. A negative times a negative will be a positive. So just keep that in mind. This is going to be a plus sign here. So x will equal 8 plus or minus the square root of positive 64 plus, because we have 2 negatives make a positive. 8 times 5 is 40. All divided by 2 times 2, which is 4. This will be equal to 8 plus or minus, all right, now we want to add these together. 60 plus 40 is 100, so this will be 104 all over 4. And again, I have not taught you guys how to simplify square roots, so I am totally fine because 104 is not a perfect square. 10 squared is 100, 11 squared is 121. This is not a perfect square, so I'm fine if you leave your answer here in this exact form. Okay, you can do that. 8 plus or minus the square root of 104, all divided by 4. When we get back, I'll show you how to simplify square roots. All right.